So real quick video because it's going to be two parts and it's going to be interesting because we're going to send this coin off to heritage auctions or maybe great collections. So stay tuned for that. Wanted to let you know about the Cincinnati Coin Show 2 weeks ago. It was absolutely incredible. It's the only coin show I've ever went to, and I got to meet a lot of phenomenal people that are YouTube channels or just in the coin business, and it was absolutely incredible to get to know these people personally and professionally, exchange ideas, and I will definitely make this an annual thing every year. It is so worth going. Put on at the Hyatt, sponsored by CoinOpp, and it was just truly amazing. So, why are we here? We're here to talk about this bad bear right here. I got this at a CoinOpp auction. All right, CoinOpp does their auctions every Wednesday and Friday. They're run by Robert Lawson and his beautiful wife Flordalina. And you know, a little something about Robert Lawson, especially when it comes to this coin. If you've ever heard the saying, "A rising tide lifts all boats," well, I truly believe that Robert Lawson has that mentality in the coin world. And what I mean by that is he doesn't just sell coins. He tries to educate. He does tremendous educational videos. He gives back to the community in so many ways. But he also, when he has a strange approach that he'll never tell you in his auctions. It's not to just make a profit. Sell coins, make profit. That's what everybody would think. No, he actually tries to set his pricing to where people are bidding, and when they win something, they actually won something that maybe worth a little more than what they got it for, or like he does things to try and make people successful. And I've really focused on that, and I love that about him. And I'm going to be a perfect example of that. So this is a 1923 Philadelphia peace dollar. These were in 1923 had a high mintage of 30,800,000. But as we know with any coin, there are sometimes varieties and errors. Well, for peace dollars and Morgan dollars, we have a website called VamWorld. What is VamWorld? There was a gentleman named Leroy Van Allen and George Malice that wrote an all-inclusive book about die varieties and errors for peace dollars and Morgan dollars, and they call it. It's the website is called VamWorld because it takes everything from that book to include awesome pictures and puts it on that website. So it's called VamWorld. Let me get the exact site for you. It's vanworld.com. All right. Well, in VamWorld, there is what's called Vam 8 for the 1923 peace dollar. And what it is there's a little bit of doubling in the word, and I apologize, I wish I had a microscope so you could see this. There's a little bit of doubling in the word trust. There's a little bit of doubling on the hair coming off of Lady Liberty's head. And there's also some doubling in the RTY in Liberty on the top of the coin. And like I said, I wish I had the equipment that some of the guys and girls on YouTube have that could show you that stuff up close. And I'll get that, I promise. Well, in VamWorld in the book, this is called, they call this variety part of the Elite 30. And I don't know if you could see that. So Robert Lawson put this up for auction, and he made it very clear when he put this up for auction. He's like, I have no idea how much this is worth, and I have no idea how, where it's going to go, if it's ever sold or whatnot. And the reason why is only 5 of these types of VAM 8s have ever been found, 4 or 5, which is very interesting. And a gentleman named Brian Rain identified this with Mr. Lawson. Brian Rain is pretty much the man when it comes to VAMs on peace dollars and Morgan dollars. So Mr. Lawson put this up for auction, and he made the stipulation that none of these have ever been sold. 4 or 5 known, and none of them have ever been sold in maybe private sales, but none have ever been registered on, say, eBay or Heritage or Great Collections or Stacks and Bowers. None of the major auction sites, this coin has never been sold. So there was no way to know what the value is of this coin other than just a standard 1923 peace dollar. So I took a shot. I said, you know what? When this thing comes up for auction, I'm going to do everything I can to get it. And I got it. A little bit of shout out thanks to Joe Durbin for allowing me to outbid him, because I think he could have outbid me. So I got it, and I asked Mr. Lawson, you know, hey, will you send this to PCGS for me and get it graded, sir? Because it was in a raw flip. And he said, absolutely. And I have to pay him for the grading fee. That's only fair, and that's awesome. And so he sent it off, and it came back AU 55. Almost uncirculated 55. Coin grading scale goes up to 70, as we all know. So now what needs to happen, and that'll be part 2 of this video, and that's why this is so exciting, and I hope that you guys are going to be able to watch this and part 1 and watch part 2. But now what's going to happen is I'm going to follow Mr. Lawson's advice on the best route to send this in to either Stacks Bowers or Heritage or Great Collections or somewhere, one of those major companies, to see what happens. Could this coin change my life? I don't know. And neither does Mr. Lawson. Could I lose money on this coin? I could. Could this coin, you know, bring me a small profit? It could. We don't know because there's never been a registered sale of this. But the thing I wanted to make sure that you guys knew is that CoinOpp is doing everything it can to make its members and its buyers successful. Mr. Lawson could have, when this was identified between him and Brian Rain, he could have been like, woohoo, I'm going to get this graded, send it off, and see what happens, and make a profit or make money. But he chose to put this up for auction raw to his viewers and his followers. And that really speaks volumes about Mr. Lawson. The man has earned my utmost respect. You know, he's just a great guy. So, we're going to do a 2-part video. Part 1 is just letting you know what this is and how it came to be. And then part 2, I'm going to do a video after it goes to wherever Mr. Lawson and I decide it needs to go and what the outcome is. Again, will it change my life? I don't know. I think my life's already been changed by dealing with CoinOpp and the great people there. So stay tuned, guys. On part 2 of this, I will do a giveaway when I report back what the outcome was. I'll do some sort of giveaway to commemorate, you know, or celebrate what the actual outcome was. So stay tuned, enjoy. Thanks for watching, guys, and hope to see you on the next video. Take care.